Hello friends, Matt here. And today I want to talk to you about this. I've actually been working on a video for this one for a minute, but you know, life is life, things get busy. I haven't had a chance to finish it, but I want to wrap it up today. And I was in a shop in Oklahoma City. Can't remember the name off the top of my head, but it was really cool. It's a half disc golf shop, half dispensary, and they had a really great used section. I'm perusing through, and I happened to run across a disc that I thought was very intriguing. One, because it looked really cool, and two, it was one new plastic type I've been wanting to try, and that is the Clash Disc Tone Plastic. If you're not familiar with these guys, they're mainly retailing online for in between $25 and $30, not on the cheap side. But part of the reason is this is very durable, kind of gummy, kind of like in between Elasto and VIP from the Trilogy brands on top, but then it's got this rigid, very hard star type plastic underneath. So the idea is you get the grip from the very gummy plastic on the outside, but extra durability and maybe a little bit of a gyroscopic effect from the heavy, more dense plastic in the rim. Because this one was such a great price, I felt like I had to buy one and try it. This is the Lotus, their fairway driver. It's similar numbers to like an Eagle L. I believe it's an 8.6 -1.2. And if you look at that profile, that's a very Eagle-esque profile. Got a little bit of taper to the underwing. Really nice feeling. And there's a couple really unique things they've done with this one. I'm not exactly sure how they achieve it. So it's kind of an undermold type situation. But if you look visually, they actually have, it's the infinite disc stamp. And this is not on top of the disc. This is either embedded in the plastic, in between the layers, or in the underside of the white part, the white undermold. So that's really cool how they can put lettering inside the disc. And then of course, really cool infinite stamp as well. And they've got all their regular tooling also. So I've actually been throwing this one on several different courses across several states, and want you guys to check it out. But I will say the feel is very intriguing. It's very grippy, and it doesn't do anything for you just like, oh, let me feel it. Oh yes, that's unique. It is unique, you see it, but the feel is not anything that's gonna throw you off. But let's check out some throws. So even though I picked this guy up in Oklahoma City, the first throws with it will be in Augusta, Georgia, this little church course. About a 300-foot hole, sweeps right across the face of that basket. Thought I might ace it. Now this is actually at the legendary Idlewild. I think this is hole 8. So I'm trying to get it to pull close along that edge and then sit down pretty quickly. It pulls off the shot pretty well and gets me a nice look for the up from that pinched off left side. This is actually Oregon Park, my original home course in Marietta. Pumping it downhill on 14 here. Rides the line nicely. I thought I could push it a little straighter, but it's decently stable. But I'm in just outside the circle on the left side. Hurricane Shoals out in Maysville, Georgia, doing a spike hyzer here. Skips up near the basket. I got a putt on that left side. And on this one, I'm trying to push it a little bit farther right than I did, but it glides really, really well and is just outside the circle left. I think if I had to do it again, I'd push it a little closer to that tree and could get it right at the circle. This is actually the Trails in Anderson, South Carolina. Pushing it over on that right side. Great shot, circle's edge, left side. This one is about a 400-foot shot across here with a guarded pin on the left. Performed really well, but came up a little bit short and left. I couldn't quite push it far enough. Tight wooded hole, just trying to make it hold straight through here. Does about what I want it to, but could use a little more turn. This one's Grand Central. Just trying to pipe it down there as far as I can through that opening. It gets around the edge of those trees, but I didn't put quite enough on it to get the result that I was looking for. Throwing it through this little pocket at Grand Central. That one actually did really well. Held that line coming through the tree gap and got me a putt on that left side. So after throwing it, it is a great stock workhorse fairway driver type disc. The Lotus, I haven't thrown it in other plastics actually to compare, but in the tone plastic, it's nicely stable with some solid glide. I threw a lot of hyzer shots with it that will push straight for a long time and then get a nice gradual hooking fade. It's not quite as aggressive as something like a T-Bird or an Eagle X, but a lot more similar to like an Eagle L or even like an Explorer. Once you get it beat in a little bit, it's more that type of flight, but it's kind of an old school feel. It may not be deeper than those discs, but it kind of feels that way, and it's got a more floaty mid stage of the flight than a lot of the more modern feeling fairway drivers. So my thoughts on the tone plastic. I like it. It feels good. I threw it, as you could see, I was wearing a jacket in some of the early videos. It's summertime now. So I threw it in a variety of temperatures, and it was a really good feeling disc throughout the entire time. I didn't feel like it necessarily shone better in cold or warm weather, but I did enjoy throwing it. I don't know that it's worth the extra, $5 to $7 for the tone plastic. My discs that I throw in that Speed 7/8 fairway slot are T-Birds and Taros from Infinite and Reptilian Disc respectively. And I don't know that, especially the fact that I mainly buy X-Out T-Birds and I get a really nice player discount from Reptilian on the Taros, I wouldn't make that jump just because the price is so high. Now, if you love the feel of this plastic, and I could see you loving the flight of the disc, maybe it's worth it to you, but for the cost to benefit ratio, it's just a little high in my opinion right now. Things change, but that is my personal opinion at the moment. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a minute since I did a full-length video, and it was fun putting this one together for you guys. See you in the next one, and have a good one.